Good morning, coaster fans. It is That Coaster Dude back with another video for you today. And I am visiting for the first time ever in my life, believe it or not, Disney's California Adventure today. I'm really excited to check this place out, and I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on the park throughout the video today. Let's go check it out. Opening in 2001, Disney California Adventure was the second theme park built on the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. Initial reactions were lukewarm, but after major redesigns and expansions over the years, the park has become another popular Disney destination. Today, the park sits on 72 acres and features 2 roller coasters and 34 total attractions. During its peak visitation year in 2019, the park had 9.86 million guests, making it the 13th most visited amusement park in the world. All right, I am officially through the gates of the park now. Now, I've been keeping an eye on wait times for a lot of these rides the last week or so, so I think I'm gonna head towards the back of the park and hit up the Cars ride first, because that tends to have well over an hour, hour and a half wait most of the time that I've seen, so we can knock that one out early in the morning. We should be pretty good to go.
We ask that you please walk to your next destination. Thank you, and welcome to Disney California Adventure.
All right, guys, I am in the masses. Let's see where everybody's heading first. Hopefully not to where I'm going. All right, making my way into Cars Land here. Unfortunately, so is literally everybody else. Well, guys, I may have made a mistake here, but we will see what happens. My goodness. All right, guys, we're actually going to try the single rider line here. Hopefully I get a little bit better luck here.
Now you look like a real race car.
All right, just got off of Radiator Springs Racers, and God bless you, Disney, for the single rider line for solo travelers like me. By the time I got up to the front there, it said the normal standby line was already over 70 minutes, and I literally waited about 10, 11 minutes tops to get on the ride. So I've already knocked that one out, and we barely started the day. This was one of my most anticipated rides here, and for good reason. It's just so much fun. Love that ride. All right, one of the rides that ends up getting one of the other longest lines that I've seen is the Guardians of the Galaxy drop tower ride over here. So I'm gonna head over there. We will see if they have a single rider line too. I'm sure they do. So we'll see how fast I can knock this one out too. There he goes. All right, so I'm over here at Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. My second ride of the day. Looks like they don't have a single rider line here, but the standby line is about 35 minutes right now. So not so bad. Let's go ride. just got off of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I can confidently say that is one of the best non-roller coaster rides I have ever done. The theming is obviously super on point, but it's up and down with the screens and doors, and you never know which way you're going, and it's all dark. That ride is so much fun. I 100% have to get another ride on that one later.
Adventures Campus Paris.
All right, next up here we got the Spider-Man Web Slingers, which is an interactive dark ride. It says the standby line is only 25 minutes, so since I'm over here, I think this will be my next ride.
Has developed really cool stuff like these spider bots, for example. Check it out, they have this really cool self-replicating feature. Because it's awesome. Buddy, you could stop doing that now. But anyway.
Just got off of Spider-Man Web Slingers, and that's a really fun interactive dark ride. I think what sets it apart is that you just use your arms as if you're flinging the web like Spider-Man himself, instead of having some kind of gun or weapon or anything that you have to shoot. But yeah, really fun ride. As you guys can see, I got 146,000 points my first time ever riding. I got second place in the group. First place was 153,000. But when I was walking out, the high score for the day was 906,000. So there's obviously people here that know tricks that I don't know yet. Maybe I'll have to try this one again later today. So I forgot to mention earlier, but on Guardians of the Galaxy, the wait only ended up being about 15 minutes, so nowhere near the 35 minutes that it said it was going to be. And then when I got over to Spider-Man, that ride had a single rider line, and I was on in less than 10 minutes. So I'm killing it on line so far today. All right, guys, next ride of the day is going to be Soarin' around the world here, which according to the app only has about a 10-minute wait right now. So that's a great wait time for this ride. Of course, we have Flyover in Las Vegas, which is obviously similar on a much smaller scale. So let's see how this compares. Alright, just got off my ride of Soarin', and honestly, I'm a bit let down. I didn't particularly love that ride. I thought it was extremely boring and didn't move around a lot. I prefer ones that move more. Even the Flyover in Las Vegas I was talking about, I think is better. But my number one flying simulator ride, I think, still right now is going to be the one I did at Legoland, California, which was all themed after the Lego movie. That one is really fun. It has more of a story. So again, not super great on this one, I don't think. All right, bad news. While I was waiting in line for Soarin', I needed a drink, and my water bottle absolutely busted through the side of my little string backpack here. I've had this thing for about 2 years. I bring it to every single amusement park I go to. So before I do anything else, I've got to find a store here that sells a string backpack, hopefully, or else everything's gonna explode. Well, here's my new bag. It's the cheapest one I could find, but you guys still don't want to know how much this cost me. I just blew my entire souvenir budget on this bag, so it better last me a long time. All right, I've gotten 4 rides done, and my bag exploded. So you know what? I think it's time for our first coaster of the day, and the ride I was most looking forward to riding here. Let's go find the Incredicoaster. Now, Grizzly River Run here is closed. They're doing seasonal maintenance on the ride, as you can hear in the background there. But even if this was open, there's no way I'm riding it, considering it's like 55 degrees right now. All right, I have made it to Pixar Pier. What a shot. I am so excited to ride this roller coaster. All right, to Incredicoaster we go. All right, guys, it is time to ride the Incredicoaster, which is a 2001 Intamin launched inversion coaster, formerly known as California Screamin', until the Pixar re-theme in 2018. Let's ride. All right, I just did 2 rides of Incredicoaster in a row. I got the front seat on the left side, and then I got the front seat on the right side, and I did both rides in probably about 20 minutes total. I have never seen a roller coaster that operates as well as this one. They've got the dual loading tracks, so they're loading 2 coasters at a time. They're sending them out probably every 45 to 60 seconds or so. I mean, they're just whipping people in and out and in and out and in and out. The line was so quick. I seriously, Disney needs to teach some other parks, Six Flags, how to operate roller coasters, because this thing is a capacity machine. Now, as for the coaster itself, it's a great ride. A couple of little, rattly parts, but overall really smooth. 3 or 4 pops of airtime that I can think of. One really good drop, pretty intense loop. I was surprised by that. Overall, just a great ride, and I think its best asset is its length. It feels like a very long coaster, which I love. Now that I've gotten Incredicoaster down twice, I think that this is a perfect time to go find me some lunch. Let's see what options Disney's got for me today. Looks like we might have some food options across the bridge here. Let's go see what we can find. All right, now Disney is known pretty much everywhere for having great theme park food. So I did find a Mexican place. I got some quesadilla to try today. So I'm gonna dip that bad boy in there and let's test it out. I'm from Vegas, so I know what good quesadilla tastes like, and this is decent. I'm gonna give it a flat 7 out of 10. I mean, it only came out to $13.50 after tax, which is expensive, but not outrageous. If you wanted some really quality food more than this, Disney definitely has it, obviously for higher prices. But for the price point, this is not a bad option. I'm pretty happy that I picked it, actually. But I'm about to wolf the rest of this down now. All right, now that I am done eating, I think it's time for our second roller coaster of the park. Goofy Sky School, which is a Mack Rides Wild Mouse coaster built in 2001. Now, according to the sign here, the standby wait is 40 minutes. And if that holds, it's gonna be my longest wait of the day. Let's ride.
Congratulations!
All right, just got off my ride of Goofy's Sky School, and I am not much of a fan of that ride. It doesn't feel very Disney-esque. I mean, it feels like they just had this small plot of land and they didn't know what to do with it, so they just tossed in this crappy little wild mouse. It's not smooth, it janks you around, it doesn't do a whole lot. I don't know, I just don't like it that much. All right, I think it's time for a ride on the famous, or infamous, I should say, Pal Around Ferris wheel here. I've never been on a Ferris wheel with swinging cars before, so I am very ready to check this out. Let's go ride. So I ended up getting put in a car with 3 teenage girls, which I'm sure you heard in the video there. That kind of actually made it more fun because they were screaming so much. But that's very interesting. If I was a kid and I was riding that would terrify me. The rocking back and forth motion, not a huge fan of. Not because it's scary, but because I feel very dizzy now. And that's one of the reasons I don't usually do spinning rides. Thought I'd be fine here, but I am feeling a little off now. I need to walk this off.
I love you, Mr. Potato Head.
I love you, Mr. Potato Head.
I don't deserve it. You're too kind.
All right, next ride here is going to be Toy Story Midway Mania, which is another interactive dark ride. So we will compare this to the Spider-Man, see which one's better. Ooh.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just pull the string!
Watch those five. Coming in fast, Woody. I think they've got the hang of it. Way to play, everyone.
Haha, I'm the winner. My accuracy is terrible, but I won. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's me. 128,000. 684? How did somebody get that? All right, just got off of Toy Story Midway Mania, and although it's a very fun ride, it definitely does not hold a candle to the Spider-Man web slingers. That one's much better. This one had a little rope that you had to pull to shoot your little bullets or whatever, and I felt like my arm was gonna fall off by the end of the ride. And in one of the screens, my gun didn't even work. But either way, overall, it's just not as good as the Spider-Man one, but definitely fun. More for probably little ones. Look at the line for Goofy Sky School now. It goes out of the entrance and way out to here. There's no way I would be waiting in a line like that for that ride. No way. Since I was already over here, I got myself a third ride on Incredicoaster, and now I'm heading over to the other side of the water there to do the Little Mermaid ride. So let's see what that's about. All right, here we are, the Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure. I actually don't know anything about this ride, surprisingly, so let's go see what it's all about. Well, not a whole lot to say about that ride, but it's cute. It was fun. I think my plan now is to head back over to the other side of the park where I was this morning and start getting some re-rides on those rides. Because other than spinning rides, which I obviously don't do, and some really small kiddie rides, I have now done everything in the park. And it's only like 3 o'clock, so let's go see what re-rides I can get done. Here I am, guys. That goes
Hey, whoa, careful of the wet. I just got detailed.
All right, it's about 5:30, which means it is time for me to grab some dinner now here at the PIM Test Kitchen. Let's see what they have in store for us tonight. All right, I ended up getting what they call the not-so-little chicken sandwich with some tots on the side here. I'm not even sure where to begin with this sandwich, but I'm gonna figure it out because I am hungry. And I will let you guys know what my review is after I devour this. All right, the tots were fire, so I'm giving the tots a 10 out of 10. The chicken sandwich, on the other hand, was good, but nothing special. So I'm gonna give the chicken sandwich 7.5 out of 10. All right, guys, I actually lied earlier and I didn't realize it. If Mike and Sully to the Rescue is one of your favorite rides in the park, I profusely apologize for not even knowing this existed. I did not even see this earlier today, and I honestly have no idea what it is. So let's go check it out.
Made me dance like a chicken. My thoughts were not my own. Then it grabbed me, giant.
Oh, boo, we gotta get you home.
There's a kid here! A human kid!
Michael Wazowski, and on my birthday, I thought you cared about me.
Come on, this way.
All right, that was pretty fun. I mean, it's the only other slow, dark ride in the park other than The Little Mermaid, and it was a lot better than that. So, yeah, that was fun. I would do it again, but I'm not waiting 40 minutes to do it again. In the middle of the day, hours of waiting today, but they weren't on every ride, just some random ones here and there, so some more consistency would be nice. Incredicoaster back there is by far the best ride at either of the 2 Disney parks here, but I do think that Disneyland has a better overall collection of rides. California Adventure here really has 3 standouts, a couple decent rides, and then a couple of bad rides, whereas I think the quality of the whole lineup at Disneyland is a bit better. The park does feel a little bit small compared to Disneyland as well, and just overall not fully as good. So when it's sitting next door, it definitely seems like the lesser park of the 2. However, the food options here are great, and the number one thing about this park, of course, is the operations, which Disney might do better than anybody. If all the amusement parks in this country could run their operations coaster, then obviously highly recommend. It's a great ride and totally worth visiting this park all on its own. As always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do that. And we have 2 coasters now to add to our list, so I'll put that list at the end of the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.